Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching Creatively. Today we are going to be doing a DIY magnolia wreath from the Dollar Tree. So this will be, we end up spending $3 because these are at the Dollar Tree for $1, and you have your greenery. These are just called greenery bouquet. We're going to use two. I bought another one just in case we run out, because you don't want to run out in the middle of your project. So this will be just $3 once we get done. You'll need your hot glue gun, and don't forget your extra glue sticks, because you don't want to run out of that in the middle of your project either. So I got my extra glue sticks just in case if I just put a new one in. And you'll need scissors, and yes, my scissors are from the Dollar Tree too. So what we're going to do is, guys, this is a very simple project, but we are going to cut from here. You want to still leave all this. You don't want to cut right at the leaf, so we're going to cut down here. Cut a bunch of these off. And if you guys didn't watch my, haven't got to watch my previous video, I'll link that here below. That way you can see all the stuff that you can buy from the Dollar Tree when you're wanting to start your projects. And that's where I got these supplies as well. They're in that video too. So I'll link that below so you can check that out if you're wanting to start doing some projects. Most magnolia wreaths are, I don't think I've ever seen any of them under 20, honestly. I know the Chip and Joanna, the big Chip and Joanna ones, are over 100. So I have one on my front door from Target, and I think I got it on sale, but it was still like, I think it was 35 maybe. So we're making this one for $1. So once you get, I'll stand up so you guys can see me do this. Okay, so we have a bunch of our leaves cut. So little leaves. Okay. So, cut your tag off. Don't forget your tag. If you guys don't know how to place these, let me show you. You could always play with it and kind of stick them in there. That's the reason why I chose the grapevine wreath, because you could stick them in there and place them if you don't know how you want it to be shaped. We could just stick a bunch of them in here. And guys, don't do them in straight lines. You want to do them like this, like layered. Like we'll do like one way, one another way, like that. So, I'll start gluing. Put glue on your little stem. It doesn't take much, guys. And if some of your leaves have folds in them, like this one has a fold in it, that's okay. It's still gonna look good. And I'll show you guys in just a second what it's looking like. Just push down on it. Still going to continue to layer. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far, guys. See? So we've got the different, instead of all going one way, we're kind of moving them to the side. I've got them to the side. Every other one needs to be facing a different way. So let's continue to do this. And guys, once you start making your own wreaths and making your own projects, it's really hard to go to the store and actually buy a wreath, because you'll start thinking, I can make that myself for way less. That's what I do. That's what I think. But that's a good thing, right? You don't want to overspend when you can make it yourself and have fun with it. Whoop. Napkin got hung. Put glue on my stem. Also put a little bit of glue on the back if you guys want to. The way they'll for sure stay in place. Guys, this is looking so cute. Out of all the projects, I chose to do the magnolia wreath first because I think I had the most people comment or message that they wanted to see this first. If there's something else that you guys want to see next out of the Dollar Tree haul, just let me know and we'll do that. We'll do that next. And here's our progress so far. Getting bigger. So see, even though this wreath is tiny, very thin wreath, that's why we want this to go, whoop, get back up there. That's why we want this to go everywhere, every which way. It makes our wreath look fuller, when really, we just have a tiny wreath from the Dollar Tree. Whoops. The back of that one's not really wanting to stay. But yeah, guys, if you didn't know how you wanted to place your leaves, you technically could literally put all these leaves on here. Since it is a grapevine, you could just stick them all through here and then go one by one and glue it that way. Just pick them up and put it back in the same spot. You could definitely do that. And guys, some of these are smaller. I'm sure yours will be the same if you buy them from there. Some of these leaves are a lot smaller, so definitely spread those out. And some of them are lighter too. Like this one's very dark. This one's got more light. I personally wouldn't put them together. Just kind of spread it out. It makes it look more natural, I think. It makes it look realistic. Progress. Now we got half of it done. And you guys, you could always do a half and put like a big bow or put some fruit or something in front of this. But today we are doing a whole entire magnolia wreath because that's what you guys wanted to see. Again, this is why we leave the stem on when we cut, so we can use that stem for our glue. have to put some glue on the back of some of these. That way they'll lay exactly how I want them to. Guys, I was at the Dollar General yesterday, and they have a lot of their new spring decorations out, and they are very, very cute. Very, very cute. Most of it was like $5 each, but it was really cute. So you guys need to go look at that, check those out. Also, going down the aisle, I seen that the Dollar Tree, or the Dollar Store, excuse me, Dollar General has some grapevine wreaths like this now in this section where the candles and the flowers are. And guess what? They were $4 for the same thing. So, definitely wouldn't advise to get them there. I would advise to get them from the Dollar Tree. And I was actually at Goodwill the other day, guys, and they had, well, I bet you they had like 10 big wreaths. I'm talking like the big front door wreaths. You could always get one of those, even if it has a bunch of stuff on it, like a bunch of, like, I don't know, like a weird snowman or a bunch of random stuff that you don't think that looks too pretty. And they had a bunch of wreaths for 99 cents. There was one that was really big for $2. I thought about getting it. And it was really big, and it had a pretty welcome sign, but the wreath itself wasn't that cute with all the stuff that they had on it. But you could always repurpose it, guys. You could get a big one for 99 cents, you know, there, or a thrift store, and you could rip it off and put these leaves on it. And that would be, and a big one would be so pretty on your front door, or in your living room, over your couch. You guys have to put in the comments if you do this wreath. Let me know. Let me see it. I'd love to see it. And also, where are you going to put it? Where do you put all your wreaths? You know, most people just think that wreaths go on just the front door. No, I've got them everywhere. And I'm actually trying to figure out where I'm going to put this one. It'd be pretty if you had a fireplace, or like a mantle, or even one of those, I know a lot of people put those like window frames over their couches. I've got one. But you could always put one of these in the window frame, or like the fireplace I was saying a while ago. This would be pretty if you did 2 of these and put one on each side of your fireplace. That would be really pretty. Okay, guys, this is what it looks like so far. I love it. Love it, guys. And I see this is why we need to do them different angles. Give that pattern. And if you guys, remember this is a very thin, very skinny wreath. So if you guys got one of the bigger, thicker leaves, remember you're gonna need more of these, because I'm just doing like 1, 2, 1, 2. If you have a bigger, thicker wreath, woo, burn myself. Anyways, if you have a bigger, thicker leaf, you're probably gonna have to do like 3 layers of leaves. So just remember that whenever you're shopping, how big, how wide your base is, because you're going to have to need more supplies. And these are hard to find. I guess everyone's catching on to the Dollar Tree has magnolia leaves, because the other day when I went, this is the first time I'd ever actually seen them there. I would have probably got like 10 of these, honestly. almost done. We've just got a little bitty section left. May have to cut some more leaves in a second. This one's pretty bent up, but I think when we put it on here that it's still gonna look pretty good. I'll lay that down. So back to the topic of where you guys put your wreaths. I'm thinking about putting this one in the bathroom. I know that sounds silly, but we have a very long, plain wall in the bathroom that I have nothing on right now. So I would like to do like a picture collage. I think it'd be pretty just to kind of put this in with the picture collage. And guys, after I'm putting this in, just kind of push on them. Make sure that glue is really almost done, guys. And if you were doing a bow on it, you could really stop here and do just a huge bow. But we're doing all the way around. And I am going to need another one. So if you guys are going to do this same project from Step of the Dollar Tree, here's a tip. This and one more leaf is 2 of the stems on the Dollar Tree small one. I cut one of them up with you guys and the other one I already had cut up before the video. So we've already used 2 of these. So good thing I bought another one. So you're gonna need 3 of these and you're gonna have a lot extra, but we can use it for another wreath. So whenever you go shopping, you'll need 3 of these and a wreath, so that'll be $4. So that's why you always grab 1 extra, guys. Let me cut some more of these off. And guys, these are not even wire scissors. There's no wires in this, it's just plastic, so you don't have to buy special scissors for these flowers. So you just use any old scissors. Almost done. And also, guys, if you don't notice, after I do the glue, I'm also going over and gluing the base down to the down to the wreath, base of the leaf. So I'm putting glue on the bottom, placing it in here, and then gluing the top. I want to make sure they stay. Don't forget, guys, especially if you're not used to doing projects yourself, don't forget to put something underneath your glue gun because it will drip. And so you don't want that to be ruining your table or anything, your countertop. So always put your glue gun on something. Whoop, now see, this leaf is bent, definitely bent. So I'm gonna make sure to put glue on the back of it to make it kind of straighten it out just a little. Ooh, we got some. Okay, guys, we are almost to the end. Well, if I can grab it here. We just got a few more pieces, see? So here's where we're gonna be kind of putting it together to make sure it looks good. Got my glue. This is a big one. And if you want to, just put a little bit of glue right here on the back. Very hot. If you guys didn't want to make it as thick, you could definitely just use 2 little leaves or greenery bouquets. But I only had to use, what, 4 or 5 leaves. And for the record, I used almost a whole glue stick. What about glow stick? Lord have mercy. Glue stick. So barely over 2 greeneries. Alrighty, guys. So 20 minutes and $4. And we have our own magnolia wreath. Do you guys like it? And see, you can't even tell how little that little wreath is. Look how small. But whenever you put bows or greenery or flowers on these, it really makes them a lot bigger. Like, you can't even tell how small that is. We've got some glue hanging in her. So yeah. So here is your Dollar Tree Magnolia wreath for $4. Thank you, guys. See you next week.